Okay, so as you may recall from our video from yesterday with all the rain, we just put in all these wood chips and removed a bunch of landscaping out of here. And with the rain yesterday, you could see that the wood chips elevated this area quite a bit and forced the water onto the front porch. So what I'm doing now is I'm building a dry creek bed, is what a lot of people call it. Just a small one, because our entire yard is elevated all the way from back there across our driveway. It's on an angle, and then into here, and really all the way down to the neighbor's house. You can kind of tell. So I'm just trying to move this water across this space as quickly as possible. And then where the dogs are right now, we may add in another one in the future, but we'll see. I just want to get this water past this point. And I think we're trying to come up with landscape ideas for this big open area when we remove the other stuff. And I think putting the little dry creek bed in here will look pretty nice. We can put some stepping stones over it, stuff like that, to, you know, still be able to access the front porch from the driveway area here. But really, this didn't take too long to move all those wood chips, as well as dig out the little trench. And I may just have to reshape it a little bit more before I start laying down rock and everything. But I'll come back in a little bit and show you the progress. Okay, so the weed barrier is down and cut and staked in. And now I'm going to go with some big rocks, add in the small rocks and then the medium rocks, and maybe wait till later to add in some more decorative kind of stuff. Okay, a few big ones, a few medium ones. Got a couple more big ones, but I'm gonna have to get my sons to help me move those because I'm not moving them myself. And now we're gonna go with the real small pebble right down the middle, and then start adding some more. Okay guys, so here's pretty much the finished product. Obviously still need to do some landscaping, but this is 22 feet long, 4 feet wide, and I just used bags of rocks and pebbles from Home Depot. So I used the riverbed pebbles. Those are the smallest ones, down the middle as kind of like the base layer. And then I used pond pebbles, which would be kind of the next size up. So for this project, I used 5 bags of the pond pebbles. I ended up using 5 bags of the riverbed pebbles. I used 9 bags of the pond pebbles, which are lining the sides, and then I grabbed a few bags each of Dorado beach pebbles, which are these kind of sand colored ones right here. And I also got a few bags of the Mexican beach pebbles, which are the darker gray ones. So that's kind of what you see there. They're kind of like the accent ones. The riverbed pebbles and the pond pebbles, which you need the most of, are not super expensive. They're about $5.50 per bag, for about $5 or $5.50 per bag, depending on which one we're talking about. And then, but the Dorado beach pebbles and the Mexican beach pebbles, those were expensive. Those are about $12 a bag. But again, those are just accents. I have quite a few in there. I think I bought 4 bags of the Dorado beach pebbles, which again are the sort of sand colored ones, and I bought 2 bags of the Mexican beach pebbles, which are the dark gray ones, just to add a little accent to it. But obviously you don't need that much accent. In fact, I'm not sure if the Dorado beach pebbles go with the rest of the color tones in other pebbles, but the Mexican beach pebbles look pretty nice in there, which are more like the almost black ones or charcoal color, dark gray looking ones. I did have some of the larger rocks from our previous landscape setup, and we have quite a few rocks actually in our backyard, like these kind of one-man stone, or even like a little bit bigger. Some of these are a little bit bigger. And then I also had these bricks that were from the old downtown street down here when it used to be brick paver. So I also had those for our little stepping stones across the pond, across the creek. So that's about it. Now we just need to add in a little bit more of our landscaping and stuff like that, and kind of finish this off all together. But I'm not sure. We might wait a little bit of time before we do that. By the way, that's about $150 in pebbles and rocks you're looking at. Okay, and again, the most expensive ones are going to be your beach pebbles, the Dorado beach pebbles, which are like the tan ones, look like sand. And then also very expensive are your Mexican beach pebbles. Both of those are going to be about $12 a bag, whereas the bulk of your rocks are going to be your riverbed pebbles, the really small ones down the middle, and the pond pebbles, which are kind of just all your gray looking ones, all the way down. Those are only about $5.50 a bag, so not super expensive. Total of $150, plus the sheet that I put underneath. And I believe my wife ordered that from Sam's Club or Amazon or something. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Pretty happy with the outcome so far. And now we just need to add a little bit of landscape detail around the edges to make it look real nice.